Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making a card from the Friendly Gnomes. We're going to be making this cute little card here. But first, real quick, I wanted to let you know about this month's Paper Pumpkin. It is Sunshine and Smiles, and it coordinates with Playing in the Rain Suite. So it coordinates with these cute stamps and dies and the paper. And this month's add-on for the first time is these dies. So in the kit there's going to be a frog and some flowers, and for $6. And here's the number 162486. And if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber already, you can already order these dies. You don't have to wait, but you do have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to get the add-ons. So this is this month's absolutely adorable Sunshine and Smiles Paper Pumpkin kit. If you would like to order this kit, go to it's just paperpumpkin.com now. It used to be My Paper Pumpkin, and it's not anymore. It's paperpumpkin.com, and then if you'd select me as your demonstrator, I would greatly appreciate it. And then for the add-on for $6, you'd be able to order these cute dies that coordinate with the kit. All right, so that is it for that. So like I said, we are going to be using the Friendly Gnomes stamp set. This is a photopolymer stamp set. This coordinates with the gnome dies that were in the holiday catalog, and the dies are still available. The stamp set is not, but the dies are still available, and it coordinates these three gnomes right here you'd be able to cut out. All right, so let's see. Here is the little card, and it's a birthday card, but of course you can make it any card that that you want to. And here is the envelope that matches. All right, so here are my supplies. Get my sheet here. All right, so you're going to need a piece of balmy blue, and this piece of balmy blue measures 6 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we're going to score that at 2 on the 6 1/4 inch side. We're going to need a piece of mint macaron that is 2 1/2 by 4 1/4, and then another piece that is 2 1/4 by 4. We're going to need a piece of basic white that is 4 1/4 by 4, and another piece that is 2 by 3 1/4. I need to cut another piece. We had to use it when we had a little mishap in class. And then a piece of designer series paper that is 4 by 5 1/4. And this is the Country Floral Lane DSP. This is in the holiday, or not the holiday, in the, this is what we're using for the Valentine's this year. Just got that on the back side. All right. Let me cut that piece of designer, or basic white really quick. Get a scrap here. See if I have one that is big enough. Nope. All right. We'll just get a new piece here. And like I said, this piece needs to be 2 1/4 by 4. So 2 1/4. By 4. All right. Okay, so we're going to take our stamp set here. And I am using the one that has the little flowers in his beard. And we are going to stamp that using our memento. And I think that I am going to, there's no Gnome One Better Than You. I think I'm going to stamp that first. Okay, so let's get that nice and inked up. All right. Put that so a little straight here. All right. And now we will stamp up our little gnome. Here we go. All right. And since I have the ink out, let's go ahead and stamp up the sentiment on the inside. And that one is wishing you the most magical of birthdays. So let's get that one stamped up here. And I'm putting it more to the top so that we have a place to sign. All right, there we go. All right, get those out of the way. I think we're done with our ink for the moment until we have to stamp our envelope. All right, so for our little gnome here, I'm using Balmy Blue. And that is what I'm going to color the hat with. And I'm just taking the dark and I'm following the little lines that we have, or the highlights, I guess they would be called. And then I'm going to take the light and we'll just color that in. And then if you want to go over again with the dark, just to give a little bit more definition. Okay. All right, and then it looks like I also did the little mittens in the light balmy blue. Okay. All right. I did his face in Petal Pink, and his face is kind of I don't want to say hard, but it's kind of like, where does the face end and where does the beard begin for me? Okay, so I did the light on the face, and then I'm going to do the dark, which is not very dark, on the little eye and his nose. Okay. For his beard, I took the light smoky slate, and I'm just going over the little lines in the beard just so that it's not stark white. And then you could always go over it with your color lifter if you got it too dark in any places, to kind of lift that out. All right, and then for the shoes, I have the light and dark soft suede. So same thing, just going over the lines with the dark. And then coloring them with the light. Right. And then for his little jacket, I used mint macaron. And let's see, do the dark first. And then we'll do the light. And I just pulled my colors from the colors in the designer series paper that I'm using. All right, so there he goes. And then we can just take our piece of mint macaron and we will attach that. Oop, did I get the wrong one, or did I cut it wrong? Oh, let's see. Maybe I cut this one wrong. Okay, hold on one second. All right. Okay, so this is cut right, so I must have cut that one wrong. Did I say that wrong? Let's see. Should be 2 1/4 by 4. What is this? I could have written it round. I must have cut this wrong. Yep, I did 2 1/4, and this is supposed to be, or 4 1/4, and this is supposed to be 4. So let me take, I'm going to wipe off this glue a little bit here, because I can cut, or I can take a little bit off of the bottom. Let's see. All right. All right. You guys probably all saw that and you're like, you're cutting it at 4 1/4. I'm going to clean my little trimmer there. All right. All right, let's put a little bit more glue on here. All right, that's better. Much better. All right, so that goes like that. And then this one attaches to this one. like that. All right, now we will take this piece of balmy blue and we are going to score that on the 6 1/4 inch side at 2. Right. And then we'll get our bone folder. Burnish that down. All right, we can take our piece of designer series paper and that can go on the inside of the card. Hopefully you can't hear Hunter. He's yelling at the TV or toys or something in there. All right, so there is that. Oh, forgot, but you should be okay. Before you adhere the designer series paper, you do want to take the rainbow embossing folder, and we're going to need our big one. This is not a 3D, but it is a 6 by 6. All right, so we need our 1 and 2 3s for this one. Now we want to make sure that our raindrops go the correct way. So they're going to have, it's going to have to go in like this. So I'm going to put this, and usually you're supposed to put hinge in first, but for this card I needed the raindrops to go this way. So we're going to put it in this way. Okay. Move this out of the way. Alright, so that our raindrops are going, they're dropping down and not dropping up. Okay. Alright, so but it didn't hurt at all having the designer series paper in there. All right, so now I'm going to take this gnome, this is the front, and I'm just going to put adhesive on this side over here. And we'll try and center that as best as we can. All right, so then that is stuck down there. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put adhesive on the whole back of this guy. I'm going to lay this down so that it is centered in the rectangle that's right there. I'm going to fold that flat, and then we would press that down. That way it does not show on the front of the card. All right, just like that. Simple enough. All right, now let's take some of the pastel adhesive backed sequins. I am using the Balmy Blue here. Where's my card? Okay, so I used one large over here, and then I used two small over here. All right, there we go. All right, now we can take the envelope. I'm going to put glue along the flap here. And I think I did. I forgot to color the flowers, so I'll color the flowers real quick on his little beard. All right, so that goes right on here. Then we will take our scissors, our snips, and cut along the edge here. Don't forget, it's Celebration. For every $50 that you order, you get a free item in the Celebration catalog brochure. And that goes for any $50 that you order. Big catalog, little catalog, clearance, doesn't matter. $50, you get a free item. So I'm taking the little flowers here. We also have the joining incentive going on right now. If you haven't seen my video with that, I do cover that in a separate video. All right, there is that. Let's see, how did I color? All right. Well, where did my envelope go? All right, so I took the mint macaron and just did the inside of the leaves. Let me get the other. All right. There we go. Then I took our petal pink, and with the dark, I'm just coloring in the petals of the flowers. All right, and then I also need to do that on our little gnome here. So same thing, I'm just coloring in the petals of the flowers. All right, and then I took the dark balmy blue and I just dotted the inside of the flowers. All right, there we go. Then I took my Wink of Stella and I just put a little bit of shine on the flowers. On both of them. because these are friendly gnomes, as you know. All right, so there you have it. This one I just did. This one I did earlier. All right, there you have it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.